I go to Nerv Shabbos, this week's Parshas, Parshas Beshalach. Parshas Beshalach, we have the Bnei Yisrael when they are going to cross over the Yam Suf. And Klal Yisrael is panicking. They don't know what's going to be. And Moshe Rabbeinu tries to calm them down. And the way that he calms them down is he tells them, Al tira'u, don't worry. Hisyatzvu, stand your uruas yishuas Hashem. You'll see the salvation of Hashem. Asher yaseh lachem hayom, that He's going to do for you today. Ki asher yismas Mitzrayim hayom, what you see Mitzrayim today, lo yisaysifu l'oris maran. You're not going to see him like this anymore. So the Maran, I thank my son-in-law for buying this Likutei Maran for me. Likutei Maran says a beautiful thing about hayom. He says that he said this is a peculiar word to have in this pasuk, hayom. And what is it doing in here? Moshe Rabbeinu, what is he telling them when he's saying hayom? So the way he explains it is, he says, Zeklal gadol b'avodas Hashem. This is a big klal in the avodas Hashem, a big rule in the way to serve Hashem. Shelo yasam l'neged einav kiyam oisei hayom. You only put in front of you what you have today. That's what you focus on. Whatever's in front of you today. Hein be'esek parnasa, whether it's benegea parnasa, and the needs for parnasa. Tzar shelo yachshav miyam l'chaver. Don't drive yourself crazy. Also in avodas Hashem, you just worry about what's in front of you today. It's an amazing concept. It's a simple concept, but it's hard to do sometimes, and it's a little bit of a balance. Of course, you have to buy health insurance so you'll be prepared. You have to buy life insurance so you'll be prepared. You have to make a budget so you'll be prepared. That goes without saying. But as far as worrying what's in front of you, that is what's important is today. And this is so far reaching, and it goes to so many different things. I'll speak for myself, I had to go through something, a certain issue, and my mind started racing, and I didn't know how to deal with it just on a mental aspect until I got very good advice from, it was a very good friend, and he told me, you have to take things one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. You have to just take what's in front of you. And it's such good advice. And like the Likutei Maran says, in Parnasa also, people are so worried about, how am I going to make money for X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. Worry about what's in front of you today. What can I control today? Whatever I could control today, that's what I should do. Of course, you should get a job where there's growth and where there's opportunity for you to grow, obviously. But you have to see what's in front of you today. You can't let that be the enemy. You have to see what's in front of you today. I just started today, Baruch Hashem, I was zeicha to start Shisha Sidra Mishnah. I just finished Shisha Sidra Mishnah yesterday, and it's very daunting. You look in front of you, it's like, 5.5 years. I'm going to do 5.5 years. People who do the daf, it's 7 years. I'm going to finish. It's so fun. That's the Yetzer Hara. You can't think like that. Hayom, today, I'll do 2 Mishnahs a day. I'll do 2 Mishnahs today. I'll do a daf of Gemara today. I'll do an Amid of Gemara today. That I can do. When you break it down like that, you only deal with what's in front of you. That is a good mindset to have. Rabbi Ephraim Goldberg says that when he goes to visit people who are sitting Shiva, when they're getting up from Shiva, their minds start racing. They don't know how they're going to be able to deal with themselves for the next month, for the next year. And he tells them also the same advice. What can you do today? Get through today. How are you going to get through today, this hour? How are you going to get through? That's the way to talk. It's such an amazing mindset. And of course, I should have realized that it's a Torah mindset. That this is what Moshe Rabbeinu was telling Klal Yisrael. Now they were panicked. What are we going to do? Hayom. Don't worry about it. Worry about today. Today, you have to cross over the Yam Suf. That's what you have to do today. Can you do that? I think it's a beautiful mindset, and it's a very good mindset for people to have a mind on from a mental health perspective, which of course is a Torah perspective as well. Hayom. Let's all be zeicha to live in the moment and to live for today and do everything that we could accomplish today.